Hi, Paul Drinkon here with Prosperity Coaching Associates, talking to you with the October newsletter. And I want to talk to you today about controlling your brain. Every investor that starts with me, starts with the planner, in the early days feels real good, feels real confident about the investments, and then as soon as there's a hiccup in the market, they get nervous, think they ought to do something different. It's a thing called the survivor instinct, and a lot of times that serves us well. If we're walking in the woods and we come across a bear, that instinct would be to get away from that bear as quickly as possible, as safely as possible. You go by a dark alley, your instinct says don't go down that dark alley, so it's there to protect you. It gives us a tough time with uncertainty. I wrote this about a year ago, and I wanted to bring it up again, and that is on the IPO, for example. About a year ago, actually 15 months ago, the IPO for Facebook came out. Everybody's excited about it, everybody get in on it, and it was introduced at about $30, $32 a share, 34, somewhere in that range. It immediately dropped precipitously. If you remember that, it dropped down. It actually hit the high teens. Everybody panicked, got out, lost a lot of money. Right now, I checked just now, it's at $50 a share. The point is, if an investment's a good one, being it long term, don't panic. I don't know what the market's going to do in the next 2 days, 2 months, even 18 months. It might go down 20%, but long term, it goes up 100%. The chance is it will go up 100%. It always has, always will. And what we're looking at right now also is the government shutdown. People are starting to panic. Well, what's it going to do to the stock market? Market's suffered a little bit lately. Long term, they'll settle the budget issues. They'll come to a budget, and the market will react accordingly over time. Point is, be in the market long term. Control your brain. Don't be susceptible to all the winds of change and the winds of doom and the winds of good things happening that's in the market. Be in a good, prudent investment model and stay the course. You'll do well. Which brings me to the last part of my newsletter here. You'll hear phone call. Many of you get phone calls from me on a series of presentations I'm going to make called Mind Over Money. And please try to attend those because it addresses the most important thing about investing, and that's discipline and controlling your brain, and really gives you some education on what's going on in the marketplace and many of the factors that the media, the companies, the large companies, Wall Street put out there to scare investors, enthuse investors, do all kinds of things emotionally to investors. So with that in mind, look for those Mind Over Money invitations that will be coming in the mail, and also a phone call from me. As usual, if there's any questions, give me a call at any time. Till next time, this is Paul Drinkon with Prosperity Coaching Associates.